Yo, this is Binky the Hunter. Well, it's that time of the year again. It's time for the Summer Fiesta event, my favorite event in the Hunter Classic. Well, together with the werewolf, actually, the werewolves I like a lot as well, but that's just fun to do. It's just something completely different than what we're used to in the game. But the Summer Fiesta I like so much because it's really challenging. It's actually made for the more veteran players, so you new players out there might eat your mouse halfway through. That's mostly how it goes with the Summer Fiesta. But yeah, like I said, it's more for the veteran players, so be prepared for that. I tested the event in beta server earlier, and I noticed that this year they did set it up differently from the years before, because we had three mission packs, and the first two actually were really easy. They were more based on RNG than on actual skills and game knowledge. So me personally, I wasn't very amused, but you new players, you will probably like that because you can also complete that quite easily. But the third mission pack was actually where it got really fun. So, well, really fun. Well, it got interesting. So let's go have a look at the mission packs, and yeah, I'll talk you through it. First, I want to add something, by the way. I noticed this video is based on the beta server, and what I noticed with earlier events is sometimes the beta server, the beta test, they differ from what's actually released in the live server. So it's not 100% guaranteed that it will stay the same, but I think so, what I heard. And if something changes, I'll make an update video to cover that. So let's go have a look at the mission packs. Okay, when you start the Summer Fiesta, you have 3 mission packs, and these two you can activate right away. The third one, it's called the final round. I'll show that later. You open up when you complete these 2 mission packs. So let's have a look at the top one, a hard nut to crack. And here it is. Like said, it's set up a bit differently. It's just about scores and stuff, and yeah, the prices are really good, as you can see. The unlimited ammo subscription, it was, I thought how many days will it be, 3 or something, but it's actually 30 days of free ammo subscription what I got here. So, but like I said, it's beta, so these prices could differ maybe here and there, but I think it should stay the same. So you get a trophy for it, a hard nut to crack. You get unlimited ammo for 30 days, 4000 GMs and 250 EMs. And for this mission pack you have to harvest a male white-tailed deer, typical, scoring more than 170. So that's not even that special, and everybody can do that. No weapon required, nothing, just typical, and male of course, because the females, they never make 170. And the second objective is a male black-tail deer, scoring more than 160. That's also not that special, and typical as well. And then a mule deer, typical, scoring more than 200. That's a decent mule deer, but also nothing too impossible. So then the red deer, scoring more than 240. And finally a male axis deer, scoring more than 170. So in my opinion, this is not really how Summer Fiesta is supposed to be, but well, they want to keep it accessible for new players as well. So here you go. This is the first mission pack. Then colorful smelly candies. Let's have a look at that one. Here it is. It's a whole list of them. Yeah, it's actually mostly those are the new fur varieties they put in the game. So harvest a red common feral hawk, a black common feral hawk. Those are the 2 new common ones they put in. Then the two belted they put in, you still got old belted as well still in the game, but it's not even called belted in the rarity in the harvest screen, I believe. So these are the belted pigs, the black and white and the red and white. Then the piebalds, the white, black, spotted feral hawk. That's ranked as the rarity is a piebald for that one, but they're not rare at all. So you shouldn't have too much problems finding that. But this is all RNG, of course. So the red, black, spotted feral hawk, and then the blonde, black, spotted feral hawk. And the old piebald is also still in there, but that's not required. So then a light moose, that should be no problem at all. A dark alpine ibex, no problem at all. It can all be male, female, by the way, so that also makes it way more easy. Then a chocolate fallow deer, an orange axis, so that should be a female, because the axis, the females only get orange, and you also have the dark one, that's only the males, so the orange axis should be a female. Then harvest a cinnamon black bear. And yeah, that's just something you have to figure out a little bit. I also wasn't sure which one to shoot exactly, but this is the one that also has a dark nose. And the chocolate one, yeah, that's just the color, but they all look kind of alike, so but you'll get it. Won't be hard. Male, female not required, no weapon, no distance, so just take a big rifle and go through the swamps in Red Feather, I would say, for example, and you'll find them eventually. Or if you know somebody or you have a barrel yourself, fill that up, bait barrel. That should really work also for the pigs, by the way. Then a dark bantang, a grey bobcat, a cross red fox, and a piebald black feral goat. That one was a bit tricky, I thought, because there are some that are confusing. There's also one that's called grey, and that's also black, and it has a bit of a greyish, yeah, stripe in the middle. But you need the black one with the, yeah, the clear white stripe in the middle. So can take a while, but again, it's all RNG. So in my opinion, this mission is also not really a summer fiesta mission, but again, this is accessible for everybody, so that's also what they focused on this year. And for the prizes, you get a second trophy, the colorful smelly candies. You get a happy camper tent, camping supplies. I don't know why it says that twice, to be honest, and that could also be a mistake because it's beta, like said, so some things could change, so I'm not sure how this works. But you get camping supplies, you get 8,000 GMs, and then 100 EMs. Then when you completed these two I just showed you, you open up round 3, spice things up, and here it gets more interesting. Let's have a look. I have to say something, by the way, the difficulty doesn't really go up, because this in my opinion was the hardest one. So let's have a look at that. You have to do this in order as well. First you open up round 1, when you complete that you open up round 2, and then when you completed that you open up round 3, the final round. So for this one, for round 1, we need to harvest an airborne turkey with a hard shot at more than 100 meters. I thought that would be tricky maybe, but I did it in the second go. Used the 17 HMR. I used Tower 12 on White Hart Island. And I got my decoys there, I called in some turkeys and then just spooked them, let them fly away till they are at 100 meters, and 17 HMR is strong enough to shoot straight through them, and I got the hard shot way easier as I expected at first, so this one shouldn't be that hard. But I do think the only weapon where you can really do this with is the 17 HMR. Well, you can also shoot turkeys with the 223 if I'm correct, and that could also be a good choice. But I did it with the 17 HMR and it gave me no problems at all. Then the next one. Harvest a charging bison with a single shot under 5 meters with any ethical vertical bow, no crossbows. and this is how I hunt bisons normally, so this was no problem at all. Did this one in one go. But then kill 3 coyotes with one shot. That's where it got really tricky. That took me the longest of every mission in this whole event. So I have no idea who came up with this with this objective, but I kind of do. But let's not mention any names, you guys might kill me for it. So kill 3 coyotes with one shot. You have to do that with buckshot, of course, and it's also a bit, yeah, it's a bit based on RNG maybe, because you have to be lucky at how they come in. They have to line up perfectly, but when you play it smart, you can actually kind of manipulate that as well. And maybe even in multiplayer it might even get easier, because yeah, sometimes when you call them in, they come in quite, yeah, not really at the same time, if you know what I mean. And when you have 2 players, so one calls them in first, so they kind of regroup, and then when they lose interest there, somebody else should be the one who actually wants to shoot them, should be about 100 meters away from that or something, and then call them in again, and then they should come in closer together. But still, it's not easy to do it, and like I said, you need them to line up perfectly, and first to find a big enough group, because many times I found a group with just, yeah, 1, 2 or 3 coyotes, and it becomes easier of course when you have bigger groups. So but this one could make you eat your mouse somewhere. So then let's go to round 2. Here, kill 2 mallets with one shot. Well, that happens a lot when you hunt mallets. The only problem a lot of new players will have is they don't have setups for that. This, you need a mallet duck setup to, yeah, get the ducks to break and stuff and to come in. But 2 mallets with one shot, even if you're not focusing on it, it happens a few times every duck hunt, I would say. So don't worry too much about this one. The next one, harvest an airborne ptarmigan with any crossbow pistol. Any ptarmigan will do, so you can pick yourself if you want to go to Hemeldal, Timbergold or Valdebois. I did it on Hemeldal personally, and I did it second try. It's not real easy, not real hard. I thought it was real easy. I walked up to it, it flew away, and I just aimed the crossbow and shot it at about 10 meters or something. So no problem there. Then the next one, harvest a fleeing water buffalo at 100% harvest value. I did notice I used the 340 Weatherby. That's in my opinion the strongest weapon in the game, together with the 405, and then you get the 4570, but I think the Weatherby and the 405 are a bit stronger, so I used the Weatherby. And from the back I had problems getting 100%, so then I thought be smart and spook them when they were in the water. But then I noticed when I shot it, it didn't count as fleeing. It counted as walking, I believe, so that also didn't work. But then I tried it close to the water, so they spook and they bounced back from the water, and he came right back at me, and I shot him right in the face and it dropped. So also no problem there in my opinion. Like I said, this one was way harder than all this together. So then the third and last one, that was really kind of disappointing in my opinion, because this is not really that hard. Harvest the first unspooked Eurasian lynx without platforms, then a second unspooked Eurasian lynx without platforms in the same hunt, and then a third unspooked in the same hunt, also without platforms. And yeah, you can just shoot them with the 243, so even new players can do this quite easy, I think. But well, quite easy. The only problem sometimes is finding 3 lynx in one hunt. They are quite elusive, so, and it has to be in the same hunt. But if I would be the devs, I would put this one on top, this one second, and this one with the coyote on the bottom, when I would judge them, from my opinion, from difficult to hard. So you start off with the hardest one, then it comes easier, and the last one is just finding 3 lynx and getting them unspooked. Yeah, it's not that much of a problem, especially when you use the 243 or something and you set up quite far away from your e-collar. It was no problem at all. Oh yeah, and by the way, the first one gives you 2000 GMs, the second 250, and then for the last one, for this one, you get the, yeah, you completed the event, and then you get the final trophy, Summer Fiesta 2022. Mission Spice Things Up. You get a tripod stand, and you get 500 EMs. So the prizes are quite nice, I would say. You get quite a lot when you complete all the Freedom Mission packs. So interesting, but in my opinion, I really love the Summer Fiesta, but I was quite disappointed at this. I know a lot of new players will like this Summer Fiesta because they can do it as well, but I know many of you more veteran players really like a challenge, and they really looked forward to Summer Fiesta, but the only challenges you get is in the last, these last 3 mission packs, and before that is more based on RNG than on actually skill, and it's and the hardness actually. So like I said, I wasn't really that happy with this one, but well, nothing I can change about it. I'm just a content creator, not a dev, so I just give you my honest opinion. Then finally, something I almost forgot to mention, but there are also competitions for the Summer Fiesta. I think it's 5 of them. I missed them in the beta test, so I have no idea what they are, to be honest. So you will have to see for yourself what those are. And of course, probably it will go together with a lot of sales in the shop. So, but I also have no idea what those will be. So that's also up to you to find out when the event starts. Okay, finally I'll show you the trophies you can get. The first one, a tough nut to crack, it was called, the first mission pack. You get this trophy. Then the second one was the smelly candies. That's this one. And then let's spice things up. The last round, the one that's divided in 3, is this one, and this will be the trickiest one to get. The first 2 are quite easy actually. So, and what I'll do, like said, if something changes, I'll make an update video real quick. I'll release that as soon as I notice that something changed. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a real video series on it, maybe, but I was thinking I'm messing around with streaming a lot lately, so I think I'll just do it in the stream, these mission packs. And yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to do the last one, so if you want to see me eat my mouse, probably with the coyotes, come have a look at the stream, because yeah, it's not that easy. I also struggled with it in the beta quite a bit, so but I did it in the end, so it's absolutely doable. So for now, everybody, good luck and have fun with the Summer Fiesta 2022. And thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys in the stream.